Yo, it's the culture, it's the bars, it's the aggression, it's the lyrical combat. It's two battlers in a dog fight. That's what I like. It's the breakdown, baby. Get your bars up. Hey yo, get your bars up, baby. It's the breakdown. Baby. It's the breakdown. Yo, it's a level of competition between two battlers locked in a verbal annihilation, a dog fight. You're bringing the bars, you're bringing the wordplay, the attributes that make a battler, that makes the battler grand. It's the breakdown, baby. Get your bars up. Fuck with us. One night a week. The move.
They just think because they got the illest ball or the wittiest line or the most creative scheme, that's going to get you to the next level. It's sad. And it's sad that I'm just being real. It's sad that in anything, in the music business, in the battle rap business, the rapping is only 30% of it. It's a nigga that can have the craziest lines. If he get on stage and just stand there and spit them while dead, y'all not going to go crazy. He's not performing it. He's not making you feel it. So it'd be the fans too, because the fans be quick to go, yo, these new niggas is ill. But if that was the case, why y'all watching us? You know what I'm saying? Like statistics show, ticket sales show, like it ain't no small event or no event where it's not a big name on there that has the same draw or the same feel or the same effect as the ones that do. So at the end of the day, they may say they want to see the new guys more, but they really don't.
All right, that's a nice segue because you was talking about the fans boosting up somebody off of one battle. Speaking of the fans, right, how do you deal with certain type of fans that you see online? Because you would do a battle, you would have a very good battle, and you would probably make a hand or gun gesture like my 38, and you would make it's the passion of the moment. Like, how do you deal with those type of people?
Like not trying to be funny, my whole thing is just like, if you want to correct me on something that you see I did wrong, I have no problem with that. But the reason why I don't pay attention to those fans is because y'all selective. Y'all sit there and say something like that to me, but then when Surf, who's supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's all entertainment. Like, if anybody's really Correct. In the streets as they claim that they are, then they won't be rapping on the stage. They'll be in the streets. Like, but since we saying that, like, somebody like Surf would say something that don't make sense at all, and they'll give them a pass. So to me, once I see that, it's just like, I can't pay attention to that type of fan no more because you're only being selective. Like, if you're going to criticize everybody, like, Rock is my man, but it's been mad lines Tay-Rock said that make no sense at all, and they'll give him a pass. Rock is the gun bar king. Rock is the best. But if DNA says one thing that it could make sense or it could not, it's, oh, man, it's like y'all waiting. So, you know what I'm saying? Once I see that, it's just like,
so do you pay attention
I don't
to
pay
the
attention
fans?
because not trying to be funny, besides the hand gestures, like any error I ever made where I said something wrong, it was a freestyle. Maybe the people haven't known that, but it is. Like the clap machete thing. I was freestyling.
I was just going to say that.
You know what I'm saying? Rather me mess up my whole battle, because I'm not into choking. So I'm like, I'll take I'm saying something that doesn't make sense before I just stand there and choke. So anything I ever said that didn't make sense was me freestyling. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect a pass from it. If you're going to critique me. It comes with the game. But when you don't critique somebody else because you like them more than me, it's just like you're not being fair. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Surf reaches all the time and says something that doesn't make sense. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He's not one of my personal favorites, but I think he's ill. Hitman said I'm going to get shotgun shot. That doesn't make sense at all, but I fuck with him.
What? They calling him out. He calling him out.
I'm just being real. Like,
what about him?
But that's fact. That's fact.
I'll put you on a 50 like Jefferson. Like, it just be a lot of stuff that people say that don't make sense, but because of the liking of a certain person, they'll excuse it. And to me, I just feel like once I see that, like, I can't. That's just like why I don't mess with angry fans, because I feel like he's one of those people. So I just, you know what I'm saying, like, do your thing, put out your blogs, you know what I'm saying, you got your fan base, but I don't respect it because the way you criticize one person, you're not on another like that. You claim like you are, but you're not. Yeah, so.
Well, and you know what, and that is so true as far as fans, because I mean, I think I have gone toe-to-toe with niggas in groups in regard to recent battles. We were having a discussion about you earlier, you know, but niggas will, the first thing they go to is the damn machete or the tuition line against Rock. It's like, but what about these battles? You can't say. Right, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, how long ago was that shit? And it's like, we be talking about consistency. We're talking about this. But you are the same niggas that's still watching to even know this. Even if you're watching for critique, you're still watching and you're giving me one line or one word out of a full goddamn round.
Yeah, like me, I like the whole surf thing when he be like, it's like basketball. Like, if we comparing it to basketball, this is real shit. If we comparing it to basketball, LeBron James turns over the ball every game. That like a turnover would be considered as staying the line long. That don't mean he didn't have a good game, though. That didn't mean that the Cleveland Cavaliers didn't win. That means he turns over. Every battle rapper says something that's not hot or says something that doesn't make sense. That doesn't mean they didn't win. That doesn't mean they're whack, and that doesn't mean they didn't win the game. So to me, it's cool. In every battle, I'm going to make a mistake. If I did every battle perfect, I wouldn't be battling no more because I would be perfect. Right? With anything. If a nigga plays basketball and he has 170 points, 50 assists, 90 rebounds, it's like, why are you still playing the game after a while? Like, you mastered it. Of course you're going to turn over the ball. Of course you're going to make mistakes because you're learning every game. Just like we still, even though we perfected it to a certain point that we could give a good performance, you make mistakes in everything you do. So that's why I just don't pay attention to it, because y'all just looking for something to say. And y'all watching it. Like, I just said that on 15 Minutes of Fame. Like, if they said, yo, DNA battles too much and he's boring, and I actually looked at a battle and the shit only had 120,000, I would be like, maybe it's time I sit down because they don't want to watch me. But every battle I do, it damn near gets 1 million if it's with somebody or it's a high anticipated battle. And every time I get on stage, no matter if they say they don't like me in the crowd before I rap, I get some of the biggest reactions. So, I mean, I don't get it. Like, how's somebody boring that shakes the building more than the niggas that y'all claim y'all like? So I just know they just talking because they watch me and they chill. Be the same ones that go online and say DNA's whack, and when I'm standing there, they're helping the reaction. So.
All right. So let me ask you this: is there anybody else? I mean, because you battled everybody. Like, last week I see you battling my uncle. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this nigga did and they get it in. You feel me? But is there anybody that's on your list that you still want to battle, or somebody that used to battle that you wish you had a chance to battle?
I mean, right now, like, I don't like to do the past. Like, right now, currently, next year I want to battle Rum Nitty.
Oh,
shit. That'd be fire. That'd be fire.
I want to battle Verb because I don't know, in his mind he still thinks he's like hot, and he's not. Like, he's not even relevant. But it's just one of those like grudge things.
Shots
like,
fired.
I just need to show. Like, I need to show you. And then Shotgun Suge, I don't even like the matchup, but like he be calling Beasley every day, and then he's going on everywhere possible. Like, I don't know why he wants to battle me, but I'm ready to just get rid of him too. So right now that'll have to be my three, like Shotgun Suge, A Verb, and Rum Nitty.
That's dope.
So basically, okay, I ain't mad. So what about Mook? What about Mook at this point? I mean, I feel like that has to happen. I feel like
when I was pursuing that, he was trying to, like, actually at one point in time it was about to go down. He told them he wanted 25,000. Beasley and them was about to get it up and make it happen, and then he backed out at the last minute. I feel like he was scared. He'll tell you something else. I don't feel like DNA's worth it. And then once that happened, I'm like, I don't chase nobody nor beg, because I'm DNA without battling him. Like, my legacy in battle rap is set whether I battle him or not. So I don't need that for my career. Like, I've been doing this for 7 years, and I've been battled the biggest names and made my mark already. So that's not a battle I need. Like, if it went down, that would be one I want just to beat him because he thinks he's super crazy. But I don't really need it. So after that, I just stopped pursuing it. And I mean, right now, like, shout out to him. He got a song on the radio. He signed with Busta Rhymes. He's doing his thing. I don't even think his mind is on battling. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even worried about it.
Well, I heard that they're supposed to be doing Mook and Lux free, though. And he's actually confirmed it will happen.
I mean, like to me, I just feel like my personal opinion, shout out to them, get money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all African-American, y'all come from the urban community, get money, do what you do. I'm never hating on anybody trying to, you know what I'm saying, get money. But it's just like, yeah, why would y'all battle again? Like, for Lux, okay, cool. You want to get your get back because you lost the second one. The first one was close. I understand that. But it's like, Mook, if you keep saying you're still the greatest, you have yet to take somebody from the new era. So why would you take Lux again? Like, you're still not proving, you know what I'm saying, what everybody feels you can't do. You didn't take Hollow.
All right, but
you didn't take Silk, you didn't take me. You didn't take Click. You didn't take Verb. So it's just like,
Hey, man, I'm from Baltimore, Harlem, man. Mook is my favorite rapper, man. He's my favorite battle rapper of all time, man.
I hate
you. You hate him?
Nah, I don't hate him at all. I mean, I'm just
you said you
giving
hate
my
him.
opinion.
Oh, my fault.
I feel like if we in competition and you want to prove you the best, why would Michael Jordan come back to keep facing Magic Johnson? We've seen that already.
Right, that's the question I was going to ask. Do you think it's more strategic? Is it more about the money, or do you think you want the money and get it easy?
Yeah, I feel like Mook is only going to battle somebody he feels like he has something on and he can make a good amount of money while doing it. But he's smart. Like when he took Lux, it was smart because Lux was Lux. Like he was one of the biggest names in battle rap, if not the hottest battle rapper at the moment. So it wasn't a dumb decision. It wasn't going to make anybody say he's scared of this person. But in actuality, it's like my whole thing is if you claim, I'm not saying, I don't feel like you Michael Jordan. I feel like you're a pioneer. I salute you and pay homage because you did this before me and you laid the blueprint. Salute. But you calling yourself Michael Jordan, why would Michael Jordan come back in 2016 and face Magic Johnson or Larry Bird or Isaiah Thomas? We've seen that in 1989. If Jordan came back right now, let's be real, we want to see him face LeBron or Kobe before he retired, or Melo or Kyrie or Stephen Curry or Durant. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, Mook, if you claiming you from that era, you have yet to come back and face somebody from our era to show you can hit with us. You came back and battled Iron Solomon. Cool. Then you came back and battled Lux. It's like if you come back again, and it don't have to be me. It's just this is my opinion. It's not a fact. You can agree or disagree. You have to battle somebody from this era. Nobody can say nothing to Lux because he did it. He battled Hollow, he battled Calico, and he battled Clips.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? Iron Solomon battled B-Magic, Disaster, Daylight, and who did he battle after that? Somebody after that, but I don't even remember. Oh, and Clips. All battle tested. Reed Dollars battled John John. Like anybody that's in chess, anybody that's from that old era, when they came back, Sirius Jones battled Clips. Me, list of other people. Like I could Rex, even though, you know what I'm saying, I don't fuck with T-Rex, but he battled new niggas. So you could say they're battle tested in this new era. Mook is the only one that hasn't done it yet. If you don't feel like DNA's worthy, cool. You got Surf. You don't feel like Surf is worthy, you got Hollow. You don't feel like Hollow's worthy, you got Clips. You got to feel like somebody's worth it or nobody's worth it. Lux again. That's why I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that is true, that's just how I feel. But in my mind, it's like,
I mean, that's level of competition. That's level of competition. So that's only right.
Out of the 4 people you named, do you think that Mook could beat any of those 4 people?
I feel like anybody could beat anybody, but I just feel like if he takes anybody that I just named, I feel like everybody that I just named is gonna go to another level to battle him. Like my whole thing is like right now, right? If I come out and say, which I feel like, if I'm not I'm one of the best battle rappers right now. Whether you like DNA or not, I can tell you why I feel that way. Because I battled old guys, I battled legends before my time, and I'm battling new niggas on a consistent basis and beating them. You can't come out and say you're the best right now if you're not battling who's the best right now. That doesn't make sense.
You're saying the best right now and the best ever, the same thing?
No, but he said I'm still the best right now. He said I'm the best battle rapper. Like, right now. If he say he's the best ever, that's cool. Michael Jordan can say I'm the best basketball player ever. And that can be argued. If you want to say Mook is the best battle rapper ever, that can be argued. But to say you're the best right now, like, yo, I'm better than everybody that battles right now, you can't say that unless you're willing to prove it. Like, my whole thing is don't say that if you're not like me. When I'm done with battle rap, I will say, yo, I feel like I'm one of the best battle rappers that ever did it. And somebody will be able to argue and say I feel like DNA is. But if I was to say, yo, I'm still the best. I'm better than all these niggas now. Why say that if I'm not ready to prove it? because you already know what's gonna come with that once you say it. Like, they're not just gonna take your word for it. Nobody is. It don't matter what you do. If Jordan came out right now and said, "Yo, man, LeBron ain't that crazy. I'll kill him," what's the first thing let's see it. Mike, you 50. You can't still do it. I mean,
what do you think?
But you know what?
Let me ask this question. Do you think, and it's kind of, this is actually a fan question or a statement, basically him battling Mook or him battling Lux showed his skill level, showed that he is the best because he continues to beat the best? To me, I feel like what you're saying is right because that's one person. And I don't see the only difference between the two battles were the eras when he battled Lux. He beat him in the old era, he beat him in the new era. This would be a battle for Lux, to me, to try to get his get back. But I don't see anything that we would see different in this third battle if that were to happen. So ultimately, to continue with the level of competition to stay the best, those names that you named, I think would be sufficient or only fair. I guess I answered the question that I was going to ask you, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I just feel like how many times you going to keep battling the same person? Like, we all can do that. I just keep battling the same person every week if I wanted to. But, I mean, yeah, like I said, right now he's on the radio. He's got shit going on with Buster. I mean, salute to him. If he don't battle no more and he's on his music wave, best of luck to him. You know what I'm saying? I wish him the best. But I'm just saying you can't make statements like that if you're not willing to prove it. That goes for anybody, not just him. That goes for me. If I was to say I'm the best and I'm not willing to jump in the ring with who they think is the best, then might as well just leave it.
That's fair. Go ahead, brother Greg. I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was about to say. You can go ahead. Keep going. I'm just listening.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, that part. Let me ask this because we're going to actually wrap up. But let me ask this, DNA, is as far as your legacy going, well, and then you said that you don't plan on stopping battling until you lose the love for it. Who else is there? Well, I feel like there's a few other people that you have to battle. It's as far as continue to staining that legacy in battle rap. But if you're not going to ask for those battles, if they don't come to you with those battles, how would you keep yourself relevant to continue to battle?
I mean, let's just think about this. I haven't really battled a top tier person in battle rap in like 2 years, and I've been more relevant in battle rap than I ever been when I was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I was battling Young L, Surf, and all that, I was still young on the come up. Like, it was still Hollows, Hitmans, Clips, Verbs. They was all ahead of me at that time. So I really wasn't like the face or one of the faces of battle rap. Now, when you think of battle rap, it's like over the last 2 years, whether you like me or not, it's DNA in the conversation with everything. So, I mean, with anything in life, I know how to stay relevant. It's just the fact of what you can do. I mean, when we started NWX, that was something new. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dot Mob and NYB and Team Hami, salute to them. They definitely had a crew before we did. I won't argue that, or whoever else had a crew that I'm not mentioning, salute. But I'm talking about as a crew where we moved like a crew in battle rap. We had shirts. We was doing 2-on-2s. It really seemed like, yo, it's a takeover, NWX takeover. The 2-on-2s that we started made a whole new way for us staying relevant. And then just the way I started, the way I was just, like, the way I switched my style up, it's just like I reinvented myself with that. So that's not a question. What I was saying, like, I won't battle like that. I won't stop battling. It would be like a fun thing. Like, maybe once a year I'll battle every Summer Madness if I got a bunch of other things going on, which I'm, you know what I'm saying, embarking on right now. So that'll start happening soon. Like, it'll be a one-time or two-time thing opposed to seeing me 20 times or 15 times in a year. That's what I mean. Like, it'll just slow up. But if it's 1 or 2 times a year, every year it's a new battle rap star that's made. So I was just doing some Undertaker shit. Like, every Summer Madness, I just took the new hottest PG. I could be around forever as long as battle rap.
Speaking of PGs, I don't know if you will be totally honest with this, but who do you think is the worst PG? Who do you think is the best PG?
I don't really got a worse because I don't know, man. I really don't pay attention.
You're being
to the
politically
negative.
correct right now. I respect it.
No, I'm not even being politically correct because I'm not on a PG hunt, so I don't watch all the battles to be like, yo, he's garbage. I just watch who I hear is hot. Like if somebody's mentioning one person or they on the radar or I'm seeing people talk about them, then I'll watch it. So anybody I watched was good because they were getting talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. Like I'm sure it's ones out there that are horrible, but I've never watched it. I mean, in terms of people that think it's good, Chess. I mean, Rum Nitty's not really a PG, but he came from that. So Rum Nitty, Mike P. I mean, if we talking about the new era, like that's the dudes I really like. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Mike P. He be getting too ahead of his bridges. Like he just talks too much. Like
shit.
That's it. I'm just saying, like he don't got enough stripes to come at certain people that he be coming at. Like he be coming at Clips talking crazy, but it's like however you feel about Clips, you ain't done enough to ever speak on anybody in that caliber, especially if y'all not battling. Like if him and Clips was set up to battle and he wanted to say, okay, I get it, you're battling, so of course you're gonna talk shit about the nigga you're battling. But for you to just have a rant and keep speaking on somebody that you might never surpass is just like, what's the point of that? No matter what you think they're doing wrong. Like, you got to, before you could talk about the game, you got to be in it. Like, you're not in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but I still think he's ill, though. You know what I'm saying? I think he's different. I'm missing a couple people, too, that's new or whatever. Like, obviously, T-Top, I don't consider him a PG no more. T-Top is top
right.
10. But who came from that class? T-Top, Fire, Briz Rothstein did his thing. Saga did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I think all of them really, I think all of the ones that URL put on that platform that advertise the stars, they all have star quality. Now, what they did with it is up to them, but I think they all could be like the new faces, but they just not taking the right steps outside of battling, like outside of the battle.
Okay. All right, so let me ask you this, because one thing that is basically surrounded you your whole career was that you're a very good freestyler, very, very good with the rebuttals. As far as besides yourself, who do you think is good not only with the rebuttals but can mix up a freestyle within their written to get back to their written? Like who do you see? You like that was hot.
Clips, Disaster, Big Cannon, Sharon, Hollow, Chef Trash. That's probably it right there. That's like the 6th, 7th.
No prep. They just hate Baltimore.
I mean, prep can do it, but I just don't think prep's like it's prep's delivery. But we talking about freestyling, so yeah, I would add prep in there too. Like I'm kind of judging it off the wrong thing. Yeah, we just talking about going in and out to switch. Yeah, prep definitely. And that's not even because you mentioned him. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah.
Shit, what about Ilmax, Thesaurus? We just
I mean, of course, but I said, that was just off the top of the head. I mean, it's definitely at least 10 to 12 that all across the board that could do it. Definitely Ilmac and Thesaurus too. But when he was saying it, he was acting fluently. Like I'm talking about. I haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe that's why I didn't put them off top hand. But I seen Big Cannon do a 12-bar rebuttal and jump back in his round. Clips, Disaster, Hollow, Sharon. Well, not Hollow so much with Hollow be doing 2-4 bars. So if that's the case, then I would have to X him out of that too, because I'm talking about dudes that could freestyle. Like I could do. When the KG the Poet battle drops, y'all see it was like a 16-bar rebuttal, and then I just jump back in my round like it was nothing, or I'll be in my round and go in the middle of a freestyle and jump right back. Like that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people could do 2-4 bars and then jump. Like that's not. Once you become a battle rapper and you get comfortable, you could do that. Surf be doing that.
Listen, when I saw you, not to cut you off, when I saw you, and that's something that people got to understand. If you have not seen, and again, this is, like I said, they always feel like I say things that I'm gassing you. That to me, that's an art. Freestyle is an art, specifically when you can take some shit and you can start off, you can finish where you left off, and you don't even realize that person just freestyled. I mean, unless it's something, right there. When you see DNA, when I saw you at Bullpen and you did that shit, and even before that though, you were when you did a 2-on-2 with Ted, and you battled, that was Scissors and Wizard, right? And at Don't Flop, and DNA was looking in front. Arsenal was behind him, and the freestyle that he used, he had put some shit together with Arsenal's shirt. That's some shit. That's skill. You know what I mean? And some people feel like it's cheating. Freestyle is cheating, and it's used when you're being lazy or when you don't want to write or filler. But that's some crazy ass shit to be able to do. Like that's seriously an art to me. It's like when you see DNA do that shit at a battle, it's like, well, you look around and you be like, well, goddamn, this nigga that shit is like, it's crazy. You just gotta, if anybody who has a love for like this lyrical combat shit, gotta see that shit live to be able to understand where I'm coming from. I mean, even if it wasn't DNA, anybody who could do it, I would seriously applaud them for that. But, like, that shit is crazy. You got to see that shit. You really, really got to see that shit to understand where I'm coming from. We're one of the best in the game doing it as far as freestyle.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I mean, like I said, I seen Disaster, Big Cannon, Sharon, Chef Trez. Chef Trez did it when I battled them clips. So that's why I use
that was a good battle
as like examples of being able to do it like for a very long time. Like that's where it's really like, yo, he's really freestyling and then going back in his round. So, yeah.
Keep it a buck. Who won, you or Trez?
Me. I mean, like, it was a good battle.
That was a good battle.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, when I say I won, that's my preference because it could go either way. But I feel like I won the first and the third round, and I feel like he won the second round. That's how I felt. And I felt like I edged the first round. And I think he got the second round pretty clearly. And then most people, whether they had me winning or losing, I think they gave me the third round. I'm not saying clear like it was a body, but like just what I was thinking about, like with the angles. Yeah. So, but it's an arguable battle. Like those are the best ones though, where you can keep watching it and have somebody different winning every time. So,
correct. So, this is another question because we already know you got NWX. Would y'all add any more members to NWX?
Nah. I mean, with like 7 is enough. 7 is more than enough. Like, it's already enough personalities, enough schedules, enough things we already got to worry about right there. Adding anybody more is just like, all right, we just doing it to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, well, we good. T-Top was the last announcement we making.
That's another question I do want to ask for real because I noticed when the surge of teams, people coming together, somebody's with Dotmar, somebody with Team Harmony, somebody with this, and they're up-and-comers. There might be some inside information that I'm asking you, but I want you to be honest with me if you can. If certain up-and-coming battle rappers choose to go with a different squad, if they go with Caves Gang, Dotmar, Billy Walker Kids, it doesn't matter. But if they have a high name in battle rap, do that get them better battles if they join your team after they battle somebody within that team?
Yeah, I mean it depends. It depends on how you market yourself. If you join a battle rap team or you up and coming, yeah. Like if you're not known and let's say somebody in that camp finds you and they market you like, yo, he's the new person, he's a killer, and you got a big name stamping you, yeah, of course. That's gonna make you popping. Because the people that don't know, you're gonna be like, who is this that he's co-signing? He has to be good, or let me see if he really is, since this person is saying, yo, he's nice. So
yeah, because I always been hearing all the time that battle rap crews are corny, but I always thought in the back of my mind that this dude had to join this team for some reason. And when he joined that team, they started getting better battles because they got better cosigns. And their talent can be top-notch. That's the reason why they picked him up on the team. But their career can elevate, you feel what I'm saying? Because who did Rum Nitty just join Team Harmony? Somebody, you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Team Harmony. And he just battled Ill Will, which is in Team Harvey. You feel? So he's getting that push. You feel me? And I can kind of say that's how it went with Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock officially was that mob. He started getting better battles and better battles and better battles, and the list goes on and on. You feel me? So I have no problem with the crews as long as they battle somebody within that crew before us. I mean, before they
I agree with that. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Alrighty. Well, we have taken up enough of your time. Y'all finished with the questions?
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
Okay. You got a mixtape, new project out in what, 6, 7 years?
Yeah, like six years. It's called the Silvercup. It's on DatPiff right now. It's free, so you can just, if you go to datpiff.com and type in Silvercup, under the search section, you could download it for free. It's been out for like 3 weeks now, but the response that I'm getting off of it is great, so I'm just trying to keep that up too. That
Shook Ones is so dope. Paid homage with the beat. And just anybody who can rhyme over Shook One's instrumental, it's all, to me, you got to do it justice, and that shit was definitely fire. And it was produced by Havoc, for real, right?
Nah, somebody on YouTube.
Oh.
That was produced by my man in Queens. His name is Montoya Beats. Yeah, Havoc. The mix-up they had is that Havoc produced the record on my mixtape, but it wasn't that one. But since the Shook One, everybody just assumed since it was his song that he did that. But no, he did another track that Saga's on called "Supposed to Be." He produced that. It was an Animal Instinct sample. So yeah, that's fire.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. What you got going for 2016? Or 2017? I'm sure you're gonna have 50 million battles, but
nah, I don't actually. I mean, I got a couple battles at the beginning of the year, and they're like battles that were supposed to happen this year, but due to like weather stuff or pushbacks, they didn't. And then after that, Gnome and Summer Madness. That's all I'm really lining up right now. So,
what?
Yeah. That's it for now. I mean, I don't know if something else will come about, but the UW battle, I have a battle in Toronto that I was supposed to do last week, but the weather was bad. It was snowing, so I couldn't make it to that. And I got a one-rounder in Boston that I was supposed to do this month, but he had to push it back. And I got a battle in St. Louis. But after that, the next time I'm battling is Gnome, and then I got one battle with Quest McCody that was supposed to happen this year that I got to fulfill that obligation to. And then after that, Summer Madness. So that's like 8 battles, but it might just be that. You know what I'm saying? Unless something else arises. Like, in those battles, I'm trying to battle the people that I named. So it'd be Suge, A Verb, and Rum Nitty, or one of those, 2 out of those 3 for Gnome or Summer Madness. And I think they said they're about to do 2 Summer Madnesses next year. So if that's the case, then I battle all 3 on both of the Summer Madnesses and Gnome, and then that'll be it. But yeah, that's it.
So I got one more question because the questions just keep popping up in my head. I'm sorry.
All right.
It was always a saying that oversaturating yourself can hurt you. We seen that you started kind of what you would consider oversaturating yourself, and it helped you. How do you? I mean, how did you?
Oversaturation only hurts you if you lose it. If you're not doing good while you're doing it, then you should stop. If it's good, it's gonna make people be like, "Yo, how long can he keep this up?" So, since NWX 2015, 2016 is like 2 years strong that I've just been constantly back to back with good performances. So I know people are waiting to see when it's going to end, but no time soon. So that's just how I feel. I mean, if you are doing bad, then yeah, you shouldn't be doing something too much because it shows you can't do it. Like No Shade.
Here it comes.
2 surf battles.
I knew he was going to say it.
Is golden. And him back to back 3 weeks in a row, it's oversaturation because it wasn't good.
I ain't mad at that. That's one. I ain't mad at that at all.
Yeah.
So who you think won top?
Huh?
I was just about to ask you who do you think won top surf, but I just realized that top was in NWX, so I already know who you about to say.
Well, you know the answer to that, but it was a good battle. I feel like T-Top won though. It wasn't no body or nothing. I'm not a liar. It wasn't a body, but I think T-Top won though. But,
what rounds did you give him?
I gave T-Top the first and the third, actually. And I felt like Surf, I think Surf, edged the second round, but I gave T-Top the first and the third.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm mad at
A lot of people think
I'm mad at that. I felt like Surf cut that second short, and I gave that the top, and then the third, of course.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm trying to be modest and not say 3-0, so, you know, hey, the 30 is the 30. But, yeah, shout out to T-Top, though. That was a good look for him after the battle with Math, so he's keeping up the good work.
That was definitely a good look, definitely. Well, then, again, thank you so much for doing this interview. I know how you felt about interviews, but like I said, you know what, I'm definitely already a fan, and I think, you was up here talking real. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. I think you may have gained some fans.
Like I said, everybody got their own opinion, but with Angry Fan, it was like he's doing too much, so I wasn't going to come on his show. And, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he be doing his thing. He's hot on his own, but me and him, just the situation, I know it would make his whole channel hot because people be like, whoa, wow, DNA's on it. So I'm like, I'm not doing that until, have a Birdman says, put respect on my name. So when he does that, then maybe we could do an interview. But until then, salute to him. Keep bringing that act and do whatever you're doing, man. But good looking, though.
I appreciate you for now, my new network that I'm on, blessing us with this interview. Huh?
I said salute to Brother Greg, but I forgot the other person, the name that you said, too.
Oh, Jay Banks. Jay Banks.
All right. Jay Banks, too, yeah. It was good talking to you.